The old world was painted in parchment and rust, where logic had crumbled and magic was dust. I sat with my books in the candle's low gleam and traced all the maps of a world in a dream. The machine stood like skeletons, silent and cold, while stories of embers were bought and were sold. Then out of the gray where the sea met the sky, a tear in the fabric, a glint in the eye. And they came like the thunder that lives in the blood, a rush of warm fire and a terrible flood. Not beasts a mere feather, but echoes of will, with hearts that the old songs could never keep still. Oh, the flight of the dragons, the curve of the spine, the dance of the ancient, the reckless, the divine. I threw out my compass, I let go the rein, to ride in the thunder, to break the cold chain. The scholar who taught me said reason is king. There's no room for magic and calculate in the spring. But he never felt the lift in his chest when the wings first unfolded and passed the earth's test. We flew over mountains that had no name. We soared past the citadels of fortune and fame. I saw in their iris a starfire glow, truth that the books and the scholars don't know. For they came like the thunder that lives in the blood, a rush of warm fire and a terrible flood. Not beasts of mere feather, but echoes of will, with hearts that the old songs could never keep still. Oh, the flight of the dragons, the curve of the spine, the dance of the ancient, the reckless, the divine. I threw out my compass, I let go the rein, to ride in the thunder, to break the cold chain. What is a man but a creature of bone, who builds himself thrones from the stone he is known? And what is a dragon but thought-given scale, a whisper of wonder the world tried to jail, they tried to jail. Tried to jail. So if you should hear them on Midsummer's Eve, don't cling to the anchors you've sworn to believe. The ground is a habit, the sky is a right, the dragons are waiting to borrow your sight. They'll carry you far from the gray and the grim, where the light and the darkness is born from the limb. And I'll see you there, where the old maps turn pale, with wind in our faces and stars in our sail. And we'll ride like the thunder that lives in the blood, a rush of warm fire in a terrible flood. Not beasts of mere feather, but echoes of will, with hearts that the old songs could never keep still. Oh, the flight of the dragons, the curve of the spine, a dance of the ancient, the reckless, the divine. I threw out my compass, I let go the rein, to ride in the thunder, to break the cold chain. The dragons are coming, they're caught